What's up, guys? So, I just bought this 14-foot flat bottom boat today, and it's a nice little boat for fishing and swimming this summer. But check it out. This is it. It's on its side right now in my garage. What I'm planning on doing is right now it's not super smooth in some areas, so I'm just hitting it with this sandpaper, and I took off all the old stickers that was on it for the boat number, registration number, or whatever it is. I took that off, and then basically I'm going to rhino line the bottom, and then I'm going to prime it. It needs primer before I put that on, and I'm using aluminum primer. Rust-Oleum is what I'm using, so that the primer will help the rhino line stick more. I've never done rhino line before, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it should turn out good. And then I got a whole bunch of other projects going on for this boat that I will record later. So I'll see you later. All right, so I'm back. I sanded it down. All I wanted was all this to be flush, and didn't want any imperfections when I prime it. But it's pretty smooth now. That's really smooth, and it doesn't have to be all the way to the aluminum, so that's good. So we're ready to prime. All right. So I used 2 cans of aluminum primer, and I got a little over halfway. You could see I still gotta finish out. I gotta flip the boat over, and finish it out on the other side. But this is what it looks like so far. It's looking pretty good with the primer. Not the best job. I don't paint for a living, so. But anyways, yeah, that's how it's turning out so far. It's looking pretty good. Hey guys, so I used 3 cans so far. So 2 cans of aluminum primer. Then I had to run to the store, and I got this primer. It's a bonding primer, and says it's good for aluminum as well. Helps bond differently with aluminum, I guess. But anyways, so this is pretty much a full can, but I just had to finish up, touch up the remaining of what I had, just for that last section down over there. I'm going to flip the boat and then finish it up. Since this primer works with aluminum, and I got 2 extra cans just to see. I know I'll have to use at least another can, but I got a different kind of primer. This one says it works on all different types of like metal and everything else. It doesn't specifically say aluminum, but I'm sure it's fine. It doesn't really matter anyways, because it's just going to be on the side of the boat once I get there. and I'm rolling Rhino line on it anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So that's what I have going on. That's what I have going on so far. I'm going to flip the boat, finish it up, and then I'll see you guys after that. Hey guys, I'm back. So I finished priming. Here's how it looks. So let's see. Basically, I started with aluminum primer, 2 cans of this. Then I had to go back to the store and go pick up some more stuff. The place where I got this aluminum primer, they were closed, so I had to deal with getting this, which is a universal primer, or bonding primer, I mean. And it says it's good for aluminum as well, specifically. Then, that was the last bottle of that, so I bought 2 bottles of this, and it's just a regular primer. It says it works on all metals and all surfaces, whatever. I made sure that I put all the stuff that says aluminum on the bottom of the boat, most of it anyways, and then I just touched it up with these 2 bottles. So I used 4 full bottles, and this one is, I barely used any of this one. So just for anyone who wants to prime their a 14-foot, there's a 14-foot boat. I don't know how wide it is. Probably 5 feet, or not 5 feet. Yeah, 5 feet in the middle, I guess, or something like that. But anyways, so 4 bottles, 4 cans, I mean, and basically I'm just gonna let this sit overnight. It's cold. It's pretty cold still. There's still snowing and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna heat up my garage and let it sit for a little while. Tomorrow I'm gonna Rhino line. I'll Rhino line the rest of it, the whole boat. And I'm not gonna leave. Let's see. I'm not gonna leave any area for where the numbers and lettering goes for the boat number when I go to roll on my Rhino line, because I'm gonna do it a different way once I'm done, which I'll show later in the video of how I do everything else. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna let that dry. So I'll see you guys. What's up, guys? So it's day 2. I took the boat outside to do the Rhino line. Well, it got too cold. I could start seeing my breath, and I just didn't want it to be trying to dry and when it's too cold. Otherwise it'll just start peeling when it dries, and I don't want that. So I brought it back in the garage. I got 2 space heaters going. Hopefully it'll be just enough to warm it up in here and keep the boat at somewhat warmer temperature than it is outside, and we'll see. I mean, if I have to redo it, I'll just redo it this summer. But anyways, here is what it looks like so far. Not perfect, but it's coming along. I still have a bit a bit to go, but other than that, it's going good. Hey guys, I'm back. I finished putting the first coat on for the Rhino line. Here's how it looks so far. Not a perfect job, but I mean, it's what it is right now. I didn't actually finish all the way. This is as far as I got down on the bottom side. Oh, and just so everyone knows what I got for the material. Let's see. This, so it's truck bed coating. That's what I got. And since I didn't have any other stuff for it, I bought this. The applicator kit just has the pen and the brush and all that stuff, all that good stuff. But yeah, that is where I'm at now. Let's see. Still have a ways to go. And it sucks that it's cold out, but I think it's just warm enough in here for it to dry properly. I don't know, we'll see. If I have to do it again this summer, I'll peel it off or whatever if it's not cured properly, and I'll just redo it this summer when it's warm. But anyways, getting a jump start on it, and it's going pretty good so far. I think it'll be fine, honestly. But anyways, see you in the next video. What's up, guys? It's another not so beautiful day in North Idaho. So I just wanted to show you the progress of the boat so far. I'm off quarantine now. It's been about a week since I've been back in my college classes. And kind of put a halt on things for the boat since I went back to classes and stuff. And I don't know, I mean, I finished up the boat with the bed liner, Rhino line, whatever you call it. It looks good. So here it is. We'll be back. Turned out really good. I'm loving it. Pretty sturdy. There's actually 2 full layers of the bed liner on there. It's not really going to add a whole lot of weight, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna paint the trailer. And inside the boat once I get there, but I'll film all that. Alright, so I'm back in my garage. I'm gonna show you guys a couple things that I got for the boat trailer. And so let's get at it. Pitter patter. As you can see, we have cleaned up the garage since I've last taken the boat out of the garage. Let me find. Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's see. So I took the old hand crank winch. Yeah, my mind went blank. The hand crank winch off the trailer. As you can see, it's pretty rusted and all that stuff. So basically, I was gonna soak this in Coca-Cola and then spray some brake cleaner on it, scrub it out, clean it up real good, and then re-grease it. However, I went to Harbor Freight and I found a new, if I can find it. Here's my trailer lights. Let's see. Maybe. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's back here. Alright. So, let's see. So this one, obviously it has a cable on it. But this was $23 at Harbor Freight. And so instead of buying all the junk and stuff to fix that one up, I decided to just buy a new one for $23. It's going to be pretty simple. It came with its own, a new handle, whatever. But basically, so I bought this rope. It's the 3/8, and I think it's 75 foot. But here's what I did to it so far. Right? So I bought this type of God damn it, shackle, whatever, to attach the boat and the trailer, and I put this on a ring just to make it a little easier, and tied it up. The electrical tape, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually string out this rope. And I'm taking this cable off because I don't need this strong of a cable for my little aluminum boat. It's a little overkill. So it's pretty simple, actually. I don't know if you could see that, but there is a tiny nut down in there. All you need to do is loosen that up, and this cable pulls right out of there. And then I'll unstrand this whole wire, get that out. I thought about maybe just seeing if I can use this shackle instead. Maybe, I don't think I can get that off, actually. I don't know. Because something like this would be pretty cool for the hooking it up, but I still like the other way that I have it. Anyways, I'm just talking here. So yeah, I'm going to pull that off. Change it out with that rope. And the remaining of the rope, I'm going to use as the... I forgot, I don't know what you really call the terminology for it, but just like the ropes that go on the tie down points for when you dock up on the side of the dock. I'm gonna just cut the remaining off, and cut some chunks off of it, and use that as my tie down points, since there's gonna be a whole lot remaining. Anyways, so that is the progress so far. I bought the lights as well. So I took the old ones off because they were corroded and the wiring was hella bad. But basically I got submersible trailer light housing units. It comes with the harness and the four-way connector, or whatever you call it. Yeah, flat four-way connector. So I'm going to put those on today on the trailer. I'm going to put the winch back on today as well. Get that rope fixed, and I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna paint the trailer as well. I don't know where to put this. Yeah, I'll just put it here. So I'm gonna paint the trailer as well. You know, even though it's super cold, it snowed. It snowed 2 nights ago. But you know, I don't really mind. It's just a trailer. You know, if the paint chips or flakes or whatever, that's fine. It's just a trailer. I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just gonna prime the whole fucking thing, and then I'm gonna spray paint it like a light tan. I have all the spray paint already. And just get at it. And then the inside of the boat is gonna be the same spray paint or color. I mean, light tan. And then when I go to do the bench seats, I'm gonna make my own cushions, and then you know wrap marine vinyl over the cushions and the bench seat, so that I'm gonna actually make it so they're removable. But when you put them on, uh, they're actually like, I guess, stationary. They won't wiggle around or slide off or what you know whatnot. Um, that's gonna be a whole project. Like once you know it gets up in the 50s, 60s. It's still low 30s right now. Um, but yeah, and then oh yeah, also, so I bought this. This is the battery charger and maintainer for my marine battery for the winter. Um, I'm actually gonna try and take my boat out here soon once I get all the lights and everything hooked up, and test it out, see how it floats. You know, with the bed liner. I actually never even took it out since I bought it, which is kind of stupid, but um, you should always test your stuff. But I mean, it's just a boat; it's gonna float, you know. I just want to see how low the boat is to the water level, and see. Uh, you know, I guess it won't matter how much weight I add in there. It's still, you know, for the water level. I don't know. Because I do want to set some plywood down on the bottom, since it's like at a V in the very bottom of the boat. I want that to be flat, and I'm gonna carpet it. Um, and then I'm gonna make like a front platform, kind of like a little bass boat. So it's gonna have a platform that comes up and then over to the very front of the boat. Um, and I'm gonna carpet that as well, and that's gonna be removable. So, you know, if I'm going out with a whole bunch of people and we want to swim or whatever, and we're not really focusing on fishing, um, I'll just leave that at home. But if I'm going out to fish, I'm gonna, you know, install that before I take it out, and I think it's gonna be great. A little great setup for that boat. Um, but that'll come this spring, or once it warms up a little bit. I don't want to work in the snow, you know. But anyways, that's the project of the boat. There's a lot more that's gonna be going on there, and I'm just gonna, you know, I just want that's gonna be a boat that I keep for a while. So I want it to comfort me and my friends and family for when we go out. Since I don't have a big boat anymore, I just got that little fishing boat, which is perfect for me. Um, but just to make it a little more fun and relaxable, yeah, I'm gonna fix it up, and I'll videotape the whole thing as I go, so don't worry. But yeah, anyways, I'll catch you on the next video. What's up, guys? So I'm just gonna show you some progress. I did a really quick prime job on the trailer. It's just, you know, it's it's just a trailer. It doesn't have to be perfect, and I really don't care. So that's the primer so far. And I mean, I only used 3 cans. The next thing I'm gonna do is spray paint it tan, but because it's so cold, I'm just gonna let it sit probably, I don't know, I mean, actually it's already, shit's already dry. I'm kind of surprised because it's so cold. I thought it would take longer to dry, but anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna spray paint it tan next, and it should look a lot better once it's all tan. What's up, guys? So I just finished painting the trailer, and it's like a little bit darker tannish, I guess, like a brown, light brown. Here it is. So it needs to dry. The primer dried actually pretty quickly. I mean, obviously it's just a trailer, it's not a huge deal, so I just did a really quick, easy paint job. Of course, it's not perfect, and I really don't care, but it actually looks way better than it did, and I'm just happy about that, because the inside of the boat is going to be about the same color that I did for the trailer. So I wanted it to be, you know, kind of match in a way. The seats, for the benches, I'm gonna cushion them, and then I already mentioned it earlier in my other video, but I'm just gonna pad them marine vinyl. Simple. And then I'm gonna do for the marine vinyl, I'm gonna do a little bit darker brown. So it's gonna be like this color for the whole entire inside of the boat. And then I'm going to do a little darker for the padding. And then I'm going to lay plywood down on the very bottom, so it's flat on all the way through. So it's easier to walk around and stuff like that. You know, it's pretty flat, honestly, like especially in the back. But this first half, I think I'm gonna just flatten it. Do the whole thing, maybe. I don't know. We'll see around the summertime. But that's it. I'm really happy about how this turned out. It looks good. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna run the wiring through here soon. Once this is all dried, I'm gonna put the harness back on, or the wiring harness, run it through, and then I'm gonna mount the winch back on here. What's up, guys? So I'm gonna show you how far I got with the boat and the trailer so far, and I'm gonna do this video as a part 1, for the reason that I recently won some money at the casino, and first thing I bought was a new rifle and the new GoPro Hero 9, and so I'm jumping from this Hero 3 all the way up to the Hero 9, which makes a huge difference, and I'll be filming all the next steps that I do for the boat interior with the new Hero 9, so it's better quality, and it looks a lot better. So here is the final result for the trailer. I got that, and I made my own rope. I put a ring on it through one of those guys on there. Right, ran the wires through. Wired it up in the back. Both sides, looks good. Good to go. Then I used the remaining rope that was from the the winch, and I cut my own rope and taped off the ends. I taped this off for the loop, and I taped this off on the end, and then I did another one in the front of the boat, right? And this is the result. Of the bed liner. So that's good to go. So I'll get the rest on. I'll get the rest on the next GoPro. I'll see you in part 2. Bye.